In the chaos of a heart-pounding NFL Sunday, sometimes the result on the scoreboard isn't the only thing fans walk away talking about. Every tackle, every push, every trench battle carries the risk of changing the entire trajectory of a season. For the Philadelphia Eagles, their thrilling Week 3 win over the Los Angeles Rams almost came at a devastating cost, and for a few moments, it felt like the entire fanbase was holding its breath. Before I tell you everything, make sure to hit the like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel so we can keep growing and bringing you the hottest news from your team. The scare came when star right tackle Lane Johnson, one of the best defensive linemen in football, was forced to leave the game. Johnson, at 35 years old and in his 13th NFL season, remains a cornerstone of the Eagles' offense, and his sudden exit set off alarms across the league. ESPN's Tim McManus later reported that Johnson suffered a stinger, an injury that can look scary in the moment but is not expected to keep him off the field. According to the report, Johnson is on track to play next week when the Eagles face the undefeated Tampa Bay Buccaneers in a massive Week 4 showdown. The injury, according to sources, happened early in the first quarter during one of the team's signature plays, the infamous tush push. As quarterback Jalen Hurts muscled forward for a first down, Johnson felt the stinger and eventually had to come out. It was a tense moment, because losing a player of his caliber can completely alter the Eagles' offensive identity. But Johnson's teammates stepped up, the offensive line held strong, and Philadelphia not only survived, they thrived, sealing the game with a walk-off touchdown by defensive tackle Jordan Davis after a blocked Rams field goal attempt. The highlight reel will show Davis's incredible score, but inside the locker room everyone knew Johnson's health was just as big of a storyline. This is not just any offensive lineman. Lane Johnson is a 6-time Pro Bowler, a 5-time All-Pro, and one of the rare players recognized in the Madden 26-99 club, an honor reserved for only the absolute elite of the NFL. His presence on the field changes everything. For Jalen Hurts, it means protection and confidence. For Saquon Barkley and the run game, it means openings that few right tackles in the league can consistently create. At 35, he is still playing at a level most linemen never even reach in their prime, which makes every potential injury a major storyline for Philadelphia. The Eagles' early schedule has been brutal, with matchups against the Dallas Cowboys, Kansas City Chiefs, and now the Los Angeles Rams. Somehow, they've battled through the gauntlet to start 3-0, and Johnson has been one of the unsung heroes of that run. His ability to lock down opposing pass rushers has allowed Hurts to find receivers downfield and has given the offense balance in crucial moments. Without him, things could look very different, especially against top-tier defenses like Dallas or Tampa Bay. That's why hearing he's expected back for Week 4 is a massive sigh of relief for both the locker room and the fans. Head coach Nick Sirianni praised Johnson's toughness after the game, saying, "Lane is as reliable as they come. You never want to see him go down, but if anyone knows how to fight through and be ready next week, it's him." Teammates echoed that sentiment, with Jalen Hurts telling reporters, "Lane is one of the best to ever do it. We count on him every play. Seeing him go down was tough, but knowing he's going to be good, man, that means everything to us." The Eagles' offense depends on chemistry, and Johnson has been the anchor for years. He's a player who rarely allows sacks, who punishes defenders in the run game, and who brings leadership that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Losing him, even for a short stretch, would have been a nightmare scenario. Instead, the Eagles head into Week 4 not only undefeated, but also with their leader on the right side expected to be ready to go. Looking ahead, the matchup against Tampa Bay is shaping up to be one of the marquee games of the early season. Both teams sit at 3-0, both have veteran leaders, and both want to make a statement in the NFC. Having Johnson back on the field is not just good news, it's absolutely essential. Tampa's pass rush has been relentless to start the year, and Hurts will need every ounce of protection he can get. With Johnson at right tackle, the Eagles are far better positioned to control the line of scrimmage and continue their unbeaten run. It's also a reminder to Eagles fans just how lucky they are to still have Johnson anchoring this line. 13 years into his career with multiple All-Pro honors and a Super Bowl ring, he could easily be slowing down. Instead, he's still playing like the best in the business. Injuries are always a threat at his age, but his resilience and commitment to staying at the top of his game are what make him so valuable to Philadelphia. So now the question becomes, can Lane Johnson stay healthy enough to carry this Eagles line through another deep playoff run? Can Philadelphia continue to lean on their veteran anchor as they face one of the toughest schedules in football? Eagles fans, we want to hear from you. Are you confident Johnson will remain dominant, or are you nervous that age and injuries might finally catch up to him? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more breaking Eagles updates and NFL news all season long.